My name is Dayy Thomas, and I am a Los Angeles Conservation Corps member out of the West Valley site. I originally started at the East LA site and then transferred to the West Valley site, which is where I am currently. I actually heard about the Corps through a friend of mine that was part of Clean and Green. I did a little research to find out what Clean and Green was about, and that's how I actually found out about the Los Angeles Conservation Corps itself. I joined the Corps because once I had came across my friend that was part of Clean and Green, I did a little in-depth research to kind of see what the Los Angeles Conservation Corps was actually about, because I didn't know too much information about the actual detailed work that they do. And once I found out that the Los Angeles Conservation Corps was 100% about conserving the earth, that's when I decided I wanted to become a part. When it comes to tree planting, I definitely feel extremely happy. Like it's just like it's a different type of happy. I guess you could say almost like it's just a whole different feel. And especially when we see like the residents come out or people in the community come out and be like, oh, how do we get a tree, or how did they get this tree, and to actually explain the whole process from canvassing to DWP having to come out and check for water lines and gas lines. It's really like, I don't know, like it's amazing. Like, I guess that there's no other word but amazing. Honestly, before the Corps, I wasn't doing much of anything. I actually, in 2018 was the first time that I had heard about the Corps and wanted to become a part of the Corps, but at the time, I actually wound up becoming incarcerated. And the Corps actually reached out to my family and let them know that once I was back out in society, that I would still have an opportunity to possibly join the Corps. Challenges that I faced was definitely being a confident person. When it came to speaking or just in general, just completing tasks. I wasn't a person that was really confident when it came to doing especially new things. So that's definitely one of the main skills and challenges that I've noticed I've been able to conquer. Another thing was just not striving and not really being motivated to want to do anything, or not really knowing what my goals were. I wasn't too in touch with myself and what I wanted to do until I became a part of the Corps and wound up with a larger support system, which helped me develop and figure out what it was that I wanted to accomplish. My career goal is to ultimately become a landscaper. I think the home design and the landscaping comes in to already seeing the residents having their property. Then we're going and installing the trees, which is helping the environment, and then seeing their reaction to that is just that's something that's pushed me to want to just be involved in landscaping, seeing people expand their property, but at the same time, they're helping the environment. So when I say landscaping, I want it to be specifically based on doing things and being a contractor and doing stuff that's going to be expanding and helping the environment. So not when I say landscape, I'm not saying I want to go and install fences and stuff like that. No, I want to do install plants, trees, grass, even if it's not real grass, because artificial grass definitely conserves water, which also helps the earth. So I know that's exactly why I want to be a landscaper and a home designer, because of the work I do here at the Corps and seeing the residents and the community's reaction to our actual work. The Corps has taught me that leadership doesn't mean you have to have the answers to everything. Let alone does it mean that you have to know everything. Leadership in the Corps has taught me that leadership 100% is just you setting the right example. You don't have to have all the right ideas. You don't have to have all the skills that you think you're just supposed to have to be a leader. No, you can be a leader just by being you. And that was something that I thought there was a job description to it. I thought there was tasks that I had to accomplish and complete to be a leader. But being a leader is just who you are as a person and the examples that you set. As long as they're positive examples and they can help people, then that's